Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we are in Montana for Montana Monday. Now, this will be last Montana Monday. This was from the very beginning of the year, so it tells you how long it's been since I played Montana. This is the last match I had in it, actually. But this was for the Commander Guides. Coming up here on Mondays, I think we might go over what's new in the shop each week instead of Montana Mondays. Now, wouldn't be a Montana game without an AFK destroyer. And listen, you guys know I talk as good as I can about most people and teammates when given an opportunity. The two people that I spawn with over here, I am just going to keep my mouth shut because I can't say a whole lot good about these two players. Not at first, anyway, for sure. So, we are going to push up, but we're going to be real careful, right? We saw Shufflin go to the left, and the last thing I do is want to be in the same exact position as him. Also, he's going to be in a Schlieflin, and he's going to go to the side of the map. Like, completely to the side of the map. And then, he's going to hide behind an island in a Schlieflin. Oh, alright. Our destroyer now decides he's going to start, but not go to sea. He's going to go, instead of smoke, out in the middle of nowhere. And then drive to a different cap. Alright, so we're clearly spotted. I have to be careful here. And this is the thing about this video. You're going to see here, I could be absolutely really dumb in this situation and move up and get really hyper aggressive. And we're going to have a slow start in this match. And the reason is because I don't know what's all over here. Now, you're going to see I'm very glad I waited. Normally, if I know what's over here, I'll be aggressive. But I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been walking into an absolute hornet's nest over here. So, not much we can do. I'm using the smoke to hide cover right now. I know there's not much of the smoke, obviously, but just to give myself a break, because I know I was spotted, and there wasn't much I could do for these guys. And also, there was a destroyer going to be hunting me down. So I got to be careful of torps. I'm sure that destroyer is going to be torping the crap out of me, and there they are. So we had to take a break there for any second, because if I kept going forward, yeah, them were going to hurt, right? There's no way them aren't going to hurt. Them were Shimakaze torps, right? 3 sets of 5. I believe they were anyway. But anyway, we are spotted. And now, even though we're, 4 minutes into the match, we got nothing. No shells, no nothing. And this is actually going to be a pretty good next few minutes here. And you're going to see there is, I think, 4 or 5 battleships over here from the enemy team. And I'm glad I didn't walk into that by myself, because my Schlieflin buddy is hiding behind the island. Our destroyer's over in the middle of the map. So right now, I'm the only thing they can see. And if I had pushed in, I would have been dead. This is already going to be bad enough as it is, as I tried to backtrack here. Yeah, there's 4 at least battleships right now. And to be honest, that Yami got a good shot on me, I believe. That one hurt a little bit. So the reason we're not worrying about 2 fires either is I have Hoshino. Right? That's the one bad thing about Hoshino, is accuracy, and also, you get the extra heals, so you don't have to worry about fire damage, but man, you can get 4 if you damage con and you get 4 fires against you, you are in a lot rougher place than leaving 2 fires. I only damage con 3 fires most of the time now, if I have Hoshino on. I am back to using New Jersey again, and Colorado more than Hoshino, but for the sake of testing that commander guide video for this, we're going to take another shot here at Yami. Just to try to get him back for that solid salvo he had on me. Now our Z-52 decides to come over and get into a gunfight with a secondary ship as we take out Yami. I'm so confused by this destroyer and every asset of the way. I just don't understand. All right, so we're gonna take some shots at him. That's gonna be a very solid chunk without a citadel, so pretty decent there. But again, it's still three. I'm basically the only thing they can see other than a destroyer in the one battleship. Our battleship that came over to B, or from the middle of cap, is definitely being a help. Although I wish he would have stayed at B because we would have had better crossfires on GK here. Three of us, he couldn't angle the three of us. I mean, he's not even really able to angle the two of us, so it's not really that bad. And we're going to go ahead and try to finish off GK here with another decent salvo. And now you're going to see me start to push up because this is now where I can get more aggressive, right? Like, you can't just rush into 4 enemies when you're the only one spotted. Our destroyer is hiding behind an island because he is proven to be amazing so far in this. And then very quickly, we had the first kill, I think 5 minutes in. And you can see how bad this match is becoming and how bad it's going to continue to be as another one of their ships goes down. But we're going to roll up here and try to get crossfires. We know them guys are pushing in. To be honest, I actually was going to move up for the cap to get the cap because it didn't look like our destroyer was, but you can see our destroyer now is turning around. But Montana's giving me a broadside. You'll see that I go up a little bit. Why do I do that? At range on American battleships, you're almost better to try to get over the side plating a little bit. You get some good chunks there. I don't really so much. And then also, when you're aiming belt waterline on a distant target, especially with American shells that have a tendency to be lobbier, as we're going to see Conqueror starting to back up. If it's an inaccurate salvo, a lot of them are just going to hit the water and mostly do nothing. So I feel like a lot of times, as you can see, we took a good shot there at Conqueror, got a Citadel. Now, Conqueror, these two have not put themselves in a good position, and we have pushed ourselves way right back up, where they either have to angle to me or my teammates. And to be fair, I think they take the wrong choice here. While we're not citadeling, we are, we only have the 2 citadels. We are chunking the crap out of these guys here. And as you can see, very quickly from our slow start 3 minutes ago, we get about 200,000 in about 3 minutes here. Pretty gnarly, if you ask me. And kind of put these guys in a bad spot. But the biggest thing for me, and when I get into a ship that I'm really solid at, like this, particularly the Catan or the new Pan-European destroyer line, is not to be too dumb to start with. And you got to know what you're up against before you go too crazy. As you can see, we get another kill. BA Montana here is going to be a showcase of exactly why you don't want to put out 2 fires. Okay? This Montana, I believe, well, he pretty much has to be running Hoshino, or he doesn't have fight fire with fire. That is for sure. As you can see, he definitely damaged con 2 fires and now has 4 fires, and he is cooking like an omelet right now. This could have even been better had he had not been cooking so much, because he had given me his broadside as we completely finish him off there with our high caliber. 240,000 damage, obviously helping our team out, not by rushing in and be dead. Obviously, the destroyer runs away. So I actually had a chance at a Kraken, but as you can see here, we do not get it. But still, really helping our team out and not being dumb right away was a good move there. Top of the leaderboard, almost a 3,000 base game. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you folks next time. Have a good one.